anyone. Finally found a place where I belong. And now I wonder what is wrong. What's on your troubled mind? There's one thing I want you to know. All the days that we've been spending, I hope this dream is never ending. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. And all of me is filled with love. You know you mean the world to me. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. Like a fairy tale. That I will share my life with anyone. I really hope that you'll be the one. And now I wonder what is wrong. What's on your troubled mind? There's one thing I want you to know. All the days that we've been spending, I hope this dream is never ending. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. And all of me is filled with love. You know you mean the world to me. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. Like a fairy tale. If you say you wanna leave me, you better make it quick. Believe me if it's true, I will pack your bags for you. But if you ever change your mind, you know I won't be kind a second time around. You're out of my life. All the days that we've been spending, I hope this dream is never ending. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. And all of me is filled with love. You know you mean the world to me. Oh, feels like a fairy tale. Like a fairy tale.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me just fine. Turn this down a little bit now. Paula or Dee, let me know, one of yous, how do I sound against the music? I don't want the music overpowering me. Good morning, good morning. And I do have to share all my little fairies here with you guys, so let me know if you can see them all. Here's this one. This one. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at her. I love her. I just love her. So pretty. Then I have this one. And this one. Love, love these fairies. And of course her. Beautiful fairies. And then this one you saw in the video. Now I did have to fix her wings. She was the only broken one in the set, so I had to fix her. I can't see sending it back for one little piece on the wing, so I got her fixed and she looks beautiful. All right, let's put them back down where they go because we have work to do. Beautiful fairies. I sure love all my fairies. Paula's got to head to the post office. Oh, Dee thought that is Dee's favorite song. She loves the Fairytale song. Yeah, I do too. That's one of my favorites. Get all my fairies back down here and out of our way. And I have a new flower pot to show you guys today. I don't think I'm gonna put it on this one, on the pot, on the teapot. It is so pretty though. It looks like a water flower. Check that out. Looks like there's water in there. I love this beautiful flower pot, water pot, I should say. I think I might put it in my fairy garden. I'm not sure. I just think, yeah, it might be a little too big for the teapot. So we're gonna just put that in the box. I wanted to share it with you. Beautiful, thank you, Dee. Ah, you were listening to the last fairy story. Did you like it? Yeah, the Tink and the Unicorns are gonna be on today after the live. Oh, I gotta get my glue paper. I need some glue. And I put this up high so you guys can watch me do it. And then we're going to put this on the door. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling this handle was gonna be tricky. But we'll get it. We will get it.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be a therapy no more, no more. You don't wanna hear this, but it's you, it's not me. Ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. Don't make me stay, to stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. Catch you on the flip side. Maybe we can be friends when you're not so fragile. When you know yourself well, somewhere down the sweet line.
We will get it.
Do things for me, 'cause I don't wanna be a therapy. I wanna be free, so ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. Don't make me stay, to stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la.
You know, I think these are made of paper. And so when you pick them up, it crushes them a little bit.
'Cause I'm gonna fight on my own. I know, you know, it's time I let you go. Don't call, don't follow, 'cause I'll be gone. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. Don't make me stay, to stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on, up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la. La la la.
Yeah, they literally fall apart when you touch them. So let me see if I can pick them up with the paintbrush. And then hold them on there. Oh yeah, nice. So that's what we gotta do. Pick them up with the paintbrush and hold them on there. Oh no, it came off with my finger. Come on. I knew this was going to be difficult, but I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. That's all right. I'm not one who gives up easy. The fairy I like is Tinkerbell, the one... Oh, this one. Yes, Tinkerbell is my favorite, y'all. Yep, I just love Tinkerbell. Okay, I'm gonna have to let that dry before I fill in the rest because it's just gonna keep coming off on my on my brush. Let me get a big dab right there. Let me get a big dab of them. All right, we're gonna let that dry. There, it looks good, doesn't it? All right, we'll let the glue on that set and then I'll fill in. Hello, Leslie. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I just made a fairy garden. Oh, nice. I am so glad to hear that. I can't wait to go into my big fairy garden, my indoor fairy garden. Right now, we made a fairy lantern, and we are making a fairy garden teapot. And once we finish the teapot, we are going to go ahead and go into the indoor fairy garden and decorate that together with the water fountain. I don't know if you saw it, Leslie, last year. I love my fairy, and I can't wait to see your video, girl. Fairy gardens, and I'll be there, that's for sure. All right. Now, if you noticed one thing, y'all, that I did is I added this greenery here. I'm going to put some sparkles on it, and I will cut the tree down after when I am not live, because I really have to pay attention to doing it. So we're going to go ahead and do the door frame. If you remember, I showed you these beautiful vine flowers. Let's see, we can start with pink. We can go ahead and put the pink, and then the other one, start it with the red. So we definitely want to put some glue on the back of this. And I am going to put some hot glue on either end just to hold it a little bit. I want to make sure I have the right side. Now, bear with me, guys. Don't go, oh, you're going to burn your finger, because I can't feel it. I cannot feel My fingertips have no feeling in them from my RSD. And yes, I'm careful. I'm not going to burn myself just because I can't feel it, but I'm very careful. That looks gorgeous. Now, I want to take this one. Oh no, they got the flower on the wrong side. Wait a minute. No, they got these on the side. Okay, so, okay, so this will be the back. Okay, this is the back. Side flowers, okay. Let's see, I might have to do that when I get it down there, yeah. I don't wanna. Oh, that's nice of you, Paula. I really like the fact that this is longer than the other one. It just gives it a, you know, that's how flowers grow. Not one is exactly the same as the other. So that's really good. And then we're gonna tuck this one down yonder here. Because they are the side flowers. Nice, it looks like flower vines growing, nice. That is beautiful. What do y'all think? That is so gorgeous. And I still am, I'm still kind of not settled with how I am going I'm still not quite settled what I'm going to do with this window. There. Now we have to go through our fairy stuff. Let me move this off to the side here. We definitely got to go through our fairy stuff. We got some tall pot. This is too big. That's a given. This one's too big. Here's some smaller pots. And then we got the real tiny pots right here. I love these tiny pots. These, I think, are the ones we're going to go with, the real tinies. I think I have 4 real teeny tiny pots here. And then we have these 2 here, the white ones. These are too big, these are too big. Too big. Okay, so those are all the real small ones that I have. So this white and brown, 2 brown and 2 white, and we have these Now, let's see. That's the white one. That's A, you guys, A. And then this is B. Which plant, A or B? Since we have a lot of color in our teapot, I kind of like A myself, but you guys pick. Tell me what you like better, A or B. And this is B, right, or A. Right here's A. And that's B. Paula said A. She likes the color too. Yep. 2 A's so far. We got 2 votes for the colored one there, the red trim on it. I really like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. That is really, really pretty, the color in it and everything. Use some glue with just a dot of this so it helps it stick. I go behind myself a lot of times and use my tweezers and pick off all the extra glue. That will not fall off there. That is on, look at that, that's on pretty tight. Now we're gonna go, this is one they have to stand on. So we'll have to wait on that and see where that's gonna go. Put this plant down here for right now. Let's go ahead and put brown right here. Little bit of glue. You know, before we close today, y'all, I have something exciting to show you. I have my new fairy collection. You are going to love that, you guys. The new fairy collection. Wait till you see how they turned out. Okay, you want to be difficult, don't you? I don't want it sitting crooked. That's the only thing. I don't, and it's kind of on the bumpy clay, so I'm going to try it this way. There we go. And I'll worry about the strings later. Let's put that one there. And we need another white one to go on this shelf. These are their houses. And I think what I'll do is to make it look like a flower in the window is put a ball of flowers together from my other bin that I have there. And all right, get the other plant in there. There we go. Now we gotta make sure it sits on a flat piece in there. There we go. Nice. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh my gosh, these fairies have such a good home. You want a tip, don't you? Let me get my tweezers. You want a tip, and I'm not gonna let you. There. Nice. And we are gonna set a fairy here now. When we get to the fairies. So now I'm going to turn the pot around while we're waiting on this to dry. We are going to finish the door handle, y'all. But right now we got to let all this completely dry so it sticks. When that glue hardens, it'll harden the flowers on there. Let's go over here to our steps and our inside right here. Now, here's what I'm thinking. This is the only different color that I got in the packs. If you guys remember, there was this color, darker color, really dark color, and I think that was all of them. Yeah, so this one was the only mossy color. This is a green and this is dark green. So I was thinking of using this for the grass up here on our yard. I think that'll look really good because it'll be a different color from the green that's around the pot. But here's the thing. Which one do you guys think will look better? A, dark green, or B, the the grass green? Wait a minute. I gotta make sure I didn't mix them up in my hand. Okay. That's the dark green. This is the green green. That's the green green. And this is moss. Moss green is going up here. Now, the grass green or the dark green on the pot? Which do you guys? A, dark green, B, moss green. Or green green. Moss green is going up here, duh. Yeah, dark green on the pot. And Deidre said this green. Yeah, it's gonna have to, well, let's see. That's what it'll look like against the ladder. Let's put it against the yellow. That's what it'll look like against the yellow. And then the green green, I don't know. Oh, that's going to be a hard decision. But for right now, we're going to move on to our moss green up here for our yard so we can get that finished. Oh, sorry guys, I hit the camera. All right. Have to have my glue. And we're gonna glue just a little section at a time. Can you guys see that all right? Can you see what I'm doing? And don't worry if I drop anything in the pot, it'll get cleaned out. Can you guys see that in there? Oh, that looks nice. That is going to look really good. Making sure I put plenty of glue down so it holds that mossy green. There you go. Looks good in there, doesn't it? Now, we definitely want to look like they put a fence up in their grass. And I don't need a big fistful like I had with my fingers. I might have to. It doesn't look like the... Definitely want it to stay. See, fingernails come in handy for something, don't they? There, we got it. Beautiful. Check that out, y'all. Can you see that good? Beautiful lawn there. Now, let's see. We got to do... we wanted to do the... Alright, we got this branch here, we got that. I want to put some more down here on the side. It sticks very well to glue. If you ever want to get this type of fairy grass to use on your gardens or plants or stuff like this that you're creating, it does make a very good grass that will stick. You don't have to worry about it coming off. You can turn it and that grass will not fall off. It's stuck like chuck. This, however, is a little different flower grass. It's kind of hard to work with, but I love it, so I'm going to keep practice. Practice makes perfect. So I will be practicing for that a lot until I get it down pat. And let's see how well this has dried. No, that might take next Tuesday to finish, y'all. Yeah, it's pretty wet. Alright, now the trouble I'm having with this window. What do I want inside this window? We can't put the green there because that's looking in. So, what do you guys think about if let's say I painted it fairy pink or mauve pink inside and then set a plant. That one's too big. Let's get where's one of the smaller plants? Putting a plant like this, the smaller plants, on either side of the window. Now remember, they'll be glued in so they won't fall. So we could put a plant, once I paint it mauve or pink, go ahead and put a plant on the windowsill to make it look like It is a garden, however. Oh, good. Paula said, anybody else have some thoughts on that? Do you like the plant idea? After painting it pink, I think that's the way to do it. I would have to mix red and white. I don't have actual pink here. Darn it. Why don't I have pink? I do not have any pink, so definitely, and I'll give you guys a handy dandy tip on this. Whenever you are doing glue, don't throw your brushes away. Put them in hot water, guys. You could let it sit overnight and still put it in hot water, and the hot water will dissolve the glue, and you'll have your brush good as new. I learned that in all my years of crafting. I have learned that. Now, if you remember, we had, I don't know, we had this little branches. I don't know. I can cut this in half. Keep that in mind. I can cut this in half. But would it be too much to make it look like trees coming out this way? Let me put one up there. You know, cut it to where it angles on here, and then it looks like it's coming from behind the house or behind the door. Or is that too much? If you think it's too much, let me know. That's why I didn't put it on, because I'm not sure about it myself. And we have our little fairy chairs and our fairy table that we are going to put in at the end of it up here in the grass. So let's see. Let me move all this stuff. And I did get some colored baubles here, beads, to make it look like the mushrooms, to bring in more color. And we have, of course, the red and green. I have 2 reds and a green. So I thought those would be awesome for more color. How old is up near the handle? What do you mean, how old? Oh, wait, she retracted. All right, so I think we decided on this screen, I'm pretty sure. Hold the branch up next to the hand. Oh, okay. I would never think I'd be until now. But if I wait too long, I will be waiting. I bet the second chance will not be dating. I wanna hide away, but it'd be fading. I know the second chance will not be waiting. I don't know, I'm kind of having my own doubts, I guess. I just don't want too much. Sometimes people won't buy something if there's too much. And I do have the greenery here above the door. We have all the plants. We're going to have the grass on here. So let's get this painted because I don't want to run out of time. So let's get this painted. We're going to put this stuff up here for right now. And I need another piece of my paper. I have to mix white and red. I'm going to try to make it like a darker pink, of course. We definitely want a darker pink. You sit there, Tank, for a minute. We definitely have to paint the window, but can't do the decorations without getting the inside of the fairy teapot painted. And And then I'll show you guys the color before we put it on. All right, let's mix this up and see what it's gonna look like. Oh, it kind of almost matches the flowers. Wait till I show you guys here. What do you think? I almost did that perfect. Look at that. Matches the flower, pink flowers on the vine. Up against the teapot because you can put the bottom of it like coming through the... Oh yeah, that's right. I could do that. That might look better right there. All right. I can see this is probably going to take 2 coats. Oh yeah, that's going to look good with the flower pots there, isn't it? Yeah. I wished I had the painter of the light here. He would paint me in a light inside that house. Wouldn't that be awesome? And this pink does bring out the flowers around the door even more. I couldn't have blended that any more perfect. It brings out all the pinks in there. Oh wow, that looks so good, you guys. That looks so good. Where's my little flower pot? Oh, nice. I wished I had more of these to put around the window too, but I think around the door it looks phenomenal around that door. Those plants are gonna look so good. So good. Okay. Let's go up to the top one, see if we can add a little more color. Oh, thank you, Paula. I hope you guys like it. It is really coming together beautifully. Oh yeah, that looks like, oh, I'm gonna look up on how to do maybe a light shades in there, because I think that will make it look really good. So let's get this. I know you always, I know doing crafts, sometimes you get in a hurry and you want to finish something. You have to wait for one set of things to dry before you do another set of things. And so we get in a hurry and then we end up making mistakes, or it doesn't turn out because we went a step ahead of ourselves. So this is all we can do for today. We got the grass in there. It needs to dry. This needs to make sure it's set. We got the paint I have to finish on this side, most definitely. And before next Tuesday, I need you guys to tell me what should we put here. Bigger, now let me show you. I have these two. They're in the tall white pots. And then I have these little pots here. Now I really like this one because it is sitting on wood. See the wood there? It's wood-like. So we could put that one there. And this one is like on a stone. So put that one there, or let me show you. Or we have the purple in a little white vase here. And we have, oh, I dropped my vase. I'm glad they're not breakable. And we have this one. And these two vases are exactly the same, but the flowers are different. So we could put this one here and this one here. And then we have these ones here that are different pots, different colors. Okay, let's put this down here for right now. We have this one here. And use the stone and the wood, says Paula. Thank you, Dee. And then it looks like I got more black pots than I did these pots. So we'll save that for another time. But here's a blue and like a pink and iridescent. I want to see if these are, let me see. Oh, they are. Look at that. These are iridescent. Beautiful. So are those. Wow, I like that. Do you guys see that? Look at them under that light. That is awesome. Can you see them glowing? Especially this one and this one. Look at that one glow. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I mean, it glows right up there. Better than this one. Where's that other one I had? Let's see. That's the blue one. We already got that one. Let's see this one. Just a little lighter than the blues. These seem to be more iridescent than that. But you got time to think on it, guys. Those are our choices for the flower pots. I really like how small these are and make it look like a thank you, Leslie. It makes it look more like a fairy garden. These are just a bit big. The wood and the stone, yeah, the stone would definitely have to go there. And then if we used one of these, it would have to be, we could probably fit two. We could probably fit two on, oh yeah. So we could have the wood up here by the bridge, I guess. Let's see how they do. All right, those two aren't iridescent. Those two are. So we'd have two non-iridescents and two iridescents, which is good. They will shine in the light. So I'll have to think about that, and you guys tell me in the comments. You like it that way, Paula? Yay, good. Yeah, they look nice, didn't they? All right, get all my flowers put away. And I'll put my brushes over here. We gotta let everything on this beautiful pot dry. So we can, now when we come back, we are going to start on this side because everything will be dry. So we will start on this side with our green moss because the window will be done. We'll put the plant, glue the plants, put the fairy hair, and get the grass done. And you're gonna see how beautiful this is gonna turn out. Until then, let's get with the new fairy collection. My new fairy collection, you guys are going to love these fairies. This is for the big fairy garden. I have my stool there and a beautiful table. And we can have this fairy, she can sit on the table. And where's my other sitting fairy? These fairies are gorgeous, you guys. Wait till you see. I need my fairy that's sitting down. Where is she? Let's put these guys here. Fairies play beautiful music. And we will set her, no, she's also for the stool. Here she is. Nope. This one. Nope. She is also on the stool, so let me take her off. Let's put her on the stool. One of these fairies sits on there. I did it the other day. Oh, here she is. It's that fairy that sits on the... She sits on there. Now, you guys remember the lights that I have in my fairy garden, right? Let's set her in front here. If you remember the lights I have in my fairy garden, watch their wings. Tink, you fell off your flower. You fell off your flower, girl. Let's sit you over there. Watch their wings, y'all. Now, when they're sitting in the garden with the lights, in the dark, they will glow. Check that out. The more the light shines on them, the harder they glow. And the fact they are iridescent is so beautiful. Look at that green. Oh, I love it, y'all. I love it. Beautiful. So now that I showed you their wings, let me show you them one by one. Beautiful set of fairies. Here's one waving, and she sits on the bench or the table. Beautiful. And her wings will also glow. Look at that. Beautiful. Just love these fairies. Purple dress, and here we have one in a mauve dress with flower headband. Beautiful wings. Just love how they look at her face, y'all. What a gorgeous face she has. That is just beautiful. Beautiful little mauve dress. Sitting down fairy. And here we have purple. She's in purple with a flower headband, long hair, and beautiful wings also. Just a gorgeous fairy. She can even sit up on the thing like that and just watch her glow. Isn't that gorgeous, you all? Thank you, Leslie. I love them too. It took me, Paula can vouch for this. It took me 3 or 4 weeks to find the fairies I wanted. And I just didn't want anything I wanted. Now here's a fairy, look at her face. Gorgeous yellow and orange dress, her orange on her dress, iridescent, glows, and her wings glow. Beautiful, beautiful fairy. You know how sometimes you buy miniature fairies and they, I showed you guys her. Let's go to, all right, those are all the green ones I have. Now let's go to these ones. She has iridescent in her wings and her headband. Look at her headband glow. Beautiful. And she's holding a mic. These are fairies that do sing music, and oh man, she really glows. She's gonna look good in the fairy. Yellow dress on her. This is a brown one, not as much. Little pink iridescent in her wing there. Blue and purple dress, pink bow. Her bow is a little bit more iridescent. And she is playing a flute with a flower hat. And her flower has just a tad bit of iridescent in it, not much. Not as good, I mean very good, but not as good as the other fairies. Beautiful leaf skirt. She has on a leaf skirt. Pink top. Beautiful wings. Let's see her iridescent. Only a slight pink in the wings. See them? Can you see the pink in? Not very much. Barely, very, very slight. Beautiful face on her though. Look at her face, yeah. Love her face. And this one has a bunny rabbit next to her. Beautiful iridescent pink on the bunny rabbit. She has some iridescent around her face. See the iridescent around her face, which has her face glow. And then that beautiful pink dress, and she does have some pink iridescent in her wings. Oh my gosh, I love her wings. Beautiful. Now, here's a set. Beautiful, tiny. These are micro fairies. These are what you put in your fairy garden plants or whatever you like. She's holding a banjo. Green dress. Beautiful. Look at that face, y'all. Beautiful painted face. Iridescent pink bow in her hair, which will glow. Here's one playing a fiddle. Beautiful pink iridescent bow. Beautiful light and dark blue dress, and her flower on the front by her feet is iridescent also. Beautiful, tiny, and look at that face, y'all. She even has pinkish iridescent cheeks. How nice. We have another oranges, burnt orange dress, iridescent bow, iridescent flower. She has some white iridescent around her face. Beautiful. Now, if you guys remember, I bought the white iridescent for doing my dolls and my Barbies. Oh, wow. Look at the iridescent in her cheeks. Stand out. Whoa, beautiful. Dark and light purple dress. Has iridescent around her face. She's holding a horn. Very well painted. And these are all hand painted, y'all. Here we have a little fairy with a drum. Beautiful. Iridescent bow, iridescent flower. It looks like they made all the flowers. She has on a gold dress. Just beautiful. Look at that face. Beautifully made, guys. I did get 2 sets of these micro ones because I will be doing several other. Woo, look at her dress glow. A pink iridescent dress. Matching, yes, that is truly beautiful. An accordion, and look at her dress glow, y'all. Beautiful. Her flower, her hair bow, the rouge in her face glows. She is, I think I like her out of all of them. What do you guys think? I really like her the best. She really glows. Her dress and everything is outstanding. And of course, these two, I love these. These are my second favorite. I really love how they glow. That is gonna look really nice in my big fairy garden. So I'm looking forward to that. I just wanted to share my new fairy collection with you guys, which I had these last week. But if you remember, I didn't have them all out at that time. So that's why I made sure, oh, I knocked her over. Yeah, these don't stand. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand them in my fairy garden because they are on some very bumpy leaves and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand them or not. That's the problem. Yeah, now she'll sit in there very nice. Oh, I better fix her wing again. Yeah, she'll set beautifully in the garden, but these ones that are standing on these pretend leaves, I wonder if I could take them off. See, they don't want to stand too good. I got some flowers in her hair. And the ones who lay down, like my Tink here, she lays down. That was my chair. Put that in there so I don't lose it. But yeah, they are on some very bumpy stuff, so yeah, I love this one. I love her flower. There, I got her to stand on there. But I did want to share that with you guys, and I am so grateful for all of you coming in with me today. We will be doing our teapot. And then in the month of June, we're going to be moving on to the indoor fairy garden. Don't miss out. There's a lot of neat things going to be going on for that indoor fairy garden. Stay tuned to my channel because I am putting up episode 1 of Tink and the Unicorns. The battle begins. You guys are going to love it. Till then, I'll see you in tomorrow's live, y'all. Tomorrow's live. Book Club Day. We have our book club at 2 p.m. and we have our book read at 9 p.m. So you too, Leslie, have a wonderful day, y'all. Stay positive, stay nice, and always come back to see me.
Never been so strong with anyone. Never been this sure I found the one. Never felt this